A very good evening. Jersey has today been at the centre of the global effort to help rescue those trapped on the missing submersible in the mid-Atlantic. Just after dawn, a huge US Air Force jet touched down at the airport to collect a remote-operated vehicle that could scour the deep. Well, that was the theory anyhow.
It was supposed to take off at lunchtime, but this afternoon the crew and all the kit have come off after the sheer weight of the cargo caused the pallet it was loaded on to buckle. The plane has now left and another replacement is due to fly in.
Well, our reporter Alex Spiceley joins us now from Jersey Airport, where the equipment is still sitting on the tarmac behind her. And Alex, in the last hour we've had potentially a very significant update.
Yes, Richard, that's right. We've just found out that this rescue mission might in fact move into being one that is a recovery, and that follows the news that there's been the discovery of some debris in the search area of the missing submersible, the Titan. That's from the US Coast Guard, who say they've got experts evaluating that information. But it's news that will, of course, be a huge blow to everyone who's spent the entire day working tirelessly to join the search here, but with little luck.
Hidden by the morning haze, the roar of the C-17 marked the arrival of what so many were waiting for. "174 feet long and designed to carry cargo to battle, today the fight was against time.
I would try to go to the side.
The contents, one of only a handful of pieces of equipment across the globe, capable of bringing the Titan's passengers home.
We work past 5,000 metres as a matter of course, as standard, with both of our vehicles. So this particular vehicle has worked on the Titanic site before. The crews are very familiar with the conditions on site, and we have an incredible track record at depth.
All morning, these deep underwater specialists from Guernsey company Magellan worked alongside the US military. The entire time, the clock ticking and hope fading.
Apprehensive, of course. I'm hoping it's not too late to help. I know every second counts.
The plane had been expected days ago, held up by the huge complexity of the task.
Frustrating that we didn't do it on Monday, but hopefully, the equipment we're now loading will do some good when it gets there. So,
as you can see behind me, the ROV, or remotely operated vehicle, has been loaded into the C-17. In fact, when it first went in, the weight was so heavy, so much for the aircraft, that it actually lifted the front wheel off of the runway.
The crew boarded soon after, but in a short space of time, they were taken off, as was the vehicle, which at more than 28 tonnes caused the pallet loading it to buckle. A massive setback in what already felt a near impossible task.
If this is a rescue operation and it's successful in recovering this particular submersible, I think it will probably be one of the deepest rescues that has probably ever been undertaken. Hence the reason why it's only sort of specialised kit that is coming in from all corners of the globe that is going to be able to pull this off.
In the last hour and a half, the plane that was meant to be heading across the Atlantic has instead returned to the US airbase in Germany. An outcome that at the start of this day, no one would have wished for.
So Alex, how does the news of this debris being found perhaps change the team's focus at the airport?
Well, Richard, speaking to those involved tonight, actually in just the past few minutes, they said that of course, because if it's a positive identification that the debris came from the Titan submersible, they would obviously then focus on the area for human remains rather than a rescue mission, because if there are parts of the submersible, it means that it's broken up and that the worst case scenario will be realised at that point. However, the plan at the moment is for 2 US aircraft to still make their way to Jersey and carry equipment to the search area. One of them, we've been told, is expected tonight. Now, I've spent the last 18 hours with the team here from 2 o'clock this morning, and I've seen firsthand just how dedicated they are. So I feel as though the change in the nature of the search won't necessarily change their commitment to joining it.
Alex, thanks very much for all of that.